No, that's
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to deal with the electrical issues that I have created in Spog. Look at this diabolical mess of wires.
You realise that's like what most wires are like.
No wonder when you touch something or move something, it all just goes everywhere. Today's the day. Spog has a little operation. He gets his electrics sorted out and is less likely to blow me up. But look, this here is where I electrocute myself. You can't see.
A 12 volt.
Yeah, it's not going to do a lot. This one here.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, don't know whether you recognise this or not. Well, there's two gentlemen that will. It's Pippa's van. This control panel, she was mucking about with the wiring. It's spaghetti junction in there, and that was just hooked over a screw. The fuse box was just hooked over that screw, and as I've unhooked it, so that wire's popped off there. I assume it was that one it came off, but there's loose wires, just bare wires dangling around. Look how many's gone into that screw block. She's got Scotch lock terminals. Look how many wires are jammed into that one. So it's got to be sorted, and I'm here to do it. So right, I'll put you down on the side and I'll just get on with it. I'm looking at it. I'm going to get rid of those bloody Scotch locks. I don't understand why they're in like that when there's that many fuses, but they could use a fuse for each individual item. So that's what it'll be now. It'll be a fuse for everyone. Right. Right, get in there. I got it all apart. I'm down here on the floor, just making jump leads. And when I say making jump leads, if I leave you there, you should be able to see. I'm getting the two wires and a terminal, putting them together. Two wires into one, because these are just a lightweight earth to run the little tiny LED that's in the switch. So there's no amp, there's just milliamps. One little tiny LED that's inside the little round switches. It's just to tell you that it's on. So that's all I'm doing, is just linking them together like that. And that saves having all those wires traipsing everywhere. You've got every wire coming off the switch all into one screw block terminal, and the screw block terminal was just overloaded. Now when I get to the end, look, I've got one cable that can go into that screw block. Let's have a look. There. And it's far better, Pippa, when you've got a proper set of tools to do the job. I've got 5 switches. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 switches. There's only 4 switches. Yeah, I'm going to make 5, because I'll use the last one to earth the voltmeter. The USB and the cigarette lighter will be direct to a fuse. They won't go through a switch. You don't need to turn them off. You just unplug them to turn them off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. There you go. It's as simple as that. Bring them all round as they all face the right way. Nice little loops. don't know whether you can see it or not. Just looping it backwards and forth. But of course there is an advantage when I'm doing a job like this for someone else. The tea comes in a horrible mug. Nice tea though. There. So nice van though. Nice van. Not mine on the end of the road. I don't like it up there. I've got all my tack out anyway. Heat string to be able to cover them up. Some spare switches just in case. Got my little dash hand with me. Just look the amount I've taken out. Put a lot back in, mind. It still looks like spaghetti junction, but I haven't tidied it up yet. Now everything is fused individually. There was absolutely nothing fused at all. There was no fuse in it whatsoever. That'll go up there. And I'll tidy all this up because there is a cover to go over it. I was afraid there wasn't a cover, but there is a cover. So that's all done. That's on a switch now, if I can find the switch. There's the switch. There it is. That's on a switch now, so they can turn it on and off independently. It's the fridge. Now that one's the voltmeter. That'll turn the voltmeter off. That one's the front kitchen light. If I flick him back on, you'll see that he comes on. Right, and then the first one is the one in the back. You turn that off independently as well, and that's the master throw off. All the others are live when that switch is turned on. The cigarette lighter and the USBs. So just got to put a fuse on it. I haven't put a fuse on it yet, so there you go. That's all done, and I'll get the zip ties out and zip it all up, put it all back to bed, put the screw the fuse box up on the wall, and then I've got to clear up first. But then I've got another cup of tea. Not a second leisure battery to put on. It's twice the size of the first one, so hopefully there's going to be room down there. There, I can turn everything off then. And you're a pain because you were howling. That's why you're all with me, isn't it? Well, I've only just noticed. I haven't started zipping it up yet, but everyone is a 20 amp for little tiny LED lights. No way. The only one that's going to be on possibly a 20 amp is going to be the cigarette lighter. Wow. All the rest are going to get I don't know, 7 amps, I suspect. I'll go for 7 amps in each, because there's no need for it, you know. It is only the fridge will have a 20 amp, 10 amp, 20 amp, but everything else, no way. Wow, it's lucky I got spares with me. Right, that's what I've taken out. I've put an awful lot back in, but put a light on it. There you go. That's all in there now. Oh, those two are the 2 roof lights. There's no way of fixing them. I haven't got no clips with me, but they go up in the roof line anyway. Those 2 do. Everything else is all down. It's not spaghetti it was, and everything is individually fused. Those first 4 are 7.5 amps, and then the fridge is on a 10 amp. I've left her 2 spares of hers, which are 20 amps. If the fridge does pop, it, you can put 20 amp in it then. But I wouldn't have said so. I would not have said so. So that's that. So now, as I say, that's the master. She's got the master now. These, as you can see, the LED USB socket comes live. That's a fag lighter. There's no light inside that one. So you got that's the rear light. That's just come on, and then we got the front light. That just come on. That one is the voltmeter, and this one is the fridge. So that's all that sorted. At least she ain't gonna go afire with that lot. So, right, I can put the cover back on now. Right, I got all that back together. So that can close up now. Old-fashioned hasp, hook and hasp. There. Oh, yep, that's got it. Got I can get all that to the doorway ready, can't I? Oh, it's one bloody mass. Come on, pick everything up. There. Right. Oh. Put it down there with the rest of my rubbish. Oh. That's why I haven't got an ET. Right, now then, I've got to get that bloody great big thing into the gap behind the seat. So I think I have to try and get that into there, and God knows how I'm going to do that. So I don't know whether the seat comes all the way forwards. That'll tilt. There's our battery to battery charger. Let's have a look. Come on, you.
No.
She loves children.
Yeah.
They always taste the chocolate buttons.
Yeah, absolutely. Always smell like food, children.
There. Well, the jack's in there. All those are going down to the van. I'm not going to alter those around. Now, all those wires that I was pulling, they all come back here. And I think they're all connected, I don't know. Yeah, I can get that battery in there anyway. There's our waffle boards. Yeah, I should be able to get it in there. I'll get the thing and measure it. Right. Have a go at that. Right, that's that done. That's all wired up. That's all working okay. Leisure batteries back in. Oh, I better take that out. Leisure batteries back in down there. Oh, can't see. Right. That's all done. Oh. Spare key. Worm's eye view one. Right, we've had a good look underneath, and it hasn't had a diesel E to him before, but at the moment we can't find anywhere to put it, because that's a steel frame for our seat, and that is absolutely jam-packed full underneath there. I say it wants to go right at the back somewhere. But failing that, it's going to have to go inside that cupboard, or she's going to have to get rid of the fridge. Ideally I'd like to put it up in that corner, but again, it's because it's seat belted, it's all steel framed and down to the floor, and of course it always falls in line with a bloody cross member, so I don't know. We're going to have to decide on that one, but it's 2:30. There's no way I'm going to have time to fit it today. That was more of a job than I thought it was going to be. But anyway, her battery's in, she's back on the road and safe. She'll just have to go cold, won't she?